What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we're entering into the NASCAR Heat 5 paint booth once again because we're making another freaking NASCAR throwback. Now today we're going to be making Greg Biffle paint schemes. So it's early in the morning. It's Sunday? Yeah. Sunday the 27th of September, which is ironically my 25th birthday. So let's go down to the number 16. I have a couple paint schemes that I want to create for you guys. This first one is, I think we can make it pretty damn close. Couple of the colors might be switched in just some areas, but let's see, he had like a really interesting number font, and we're not going to be able to really do anything like it. But we can roll with this. So the one that I'm talking about is actually his Granger paint scheme, which honestly, it's going to be so simple to make. So we're going to change the white to black, the red to black, and then this is where it gets kind of, you can flip-flop back and forth with how you guys want to do this. So on his car, he had a lot more red on the side than when he did yellow. So if we did the yellow here and then the red in the back, to me it just doesn't look right. So what I came up with is we actually swap this. We put the yellow, or you can even go with like the little darker yellow, and put the red up front here. And then he had Granger as a sponsor, which obviously was a white sponsor. So we'll see what works best for us. We can run Eris, Brant, but I feel like we've run Brant on so many things. We can run Pilot. That's true, we could run Pilot. And as we continue going down, we start losing track of white sponsors. So I think we're going to go with Eris just because of a little bit of the red incorporated there. Then on the side, you guys can really do whatever the hell you want on the side here. I'm going to throw in Can-Am just because it kind of incorporates with the color that we have on the side of the car. Then we can go over and go back to Eris, and this is why I chose Eris. So Eris has that little, tiny little red thing right above the eye, and I feel like it kind of complements being on the black and the yellow a little bit better. And then on the top, he had white again, but in reality, you can run whatever you want. So for me personally, let's go with Safe White. And then on the back, part of me wants to go with Eris just to match the theme of everything, but then the other token, it makes me want to not run Eris and maybe throw Can-Am back on the back here. So obviously, per usual, guys, I will have what I'm creating up on the screen. So that is Greg Biffle's number 16 Granger paint scheme. I just want to see real quick what other number combos would look somewhat decent. Not really finding any. I mean, if anything, I would maybe run this just because it's bigger. But let's see what this looks like as a matte finish. Not a huge fan. Alright, so that one's out of the way. The next one, we've actually already done this paint scheme, but we did it under a different video, and that is going to be his throwback Alan Kowicki paint scheme. Yes, the Biff did run a Alan Kowicki paint scheme. We're going to just throw orange down here on the bottom. And leave the black there. Thank you. My daughter just yelled, "Bless you, Daddy." So we'll throw Hooters on here just because, you know, he did run it. It is Alan Kowicki's scheme, but if you guys did want to run a couple different paint schemes, it's why I'm doing these throwbacks, so you guys can kind of get your own little gist of stuff that you guys would like to run on your car. I'm gonna run Club Car there, and then change this to Hooters. because honestly, if you were to run this, people would know obviously it's a Kawicki paint scheme, but the right person will know. The right person will know that the Biff ran this. We're gonna throw Hooters on the back there. I think I might change. Do I want to change his shadow fill to brown? Well, he had brown on the inside with a white outline. Maybe we do black outline. Still not a huge fan. Let's see here. Run something like that. Maybe run the white outline, do something along those lines. Alright, so there's the second paint scheme for the Biff. Now, some of these other ones we're going to attempt to make here. The next one is actually going to be his Cheez-Its car. This one, once again, a super simple paint scheme to create. I think we're going to do this because his had a little bit more arch. So the cool thing about the side of this was his primary paint color was red for his Cheez-Its, which I think it was more along the lines of like a this red. And then he just pretty much had color changing going down. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to attempt to, I should say, blend going down. Part of me wants to run like an orange and do it like this. And then outline was black. That's not the outline, that's the fill, Matt, you idiot. Outline was black, and then the Cheez-Its was just white with a little bit of orange in it. So probably get away with just running. Same situation, just any really white paint scheme, or sponsor, I should say. Feel bad because we use Brant for a lot of things, but we might run Brant here. And then on the side, let's change this up. He actually had Mac Tools on the side of this car, but the problem I have with running Mac Tools is it doesn't really blend in. His Mac Tools was actually white letters with red outlining. So I don't think we're gonna be able to. We can run Ream, and then we'll run Brant on the side here. Keep Tunity on the top, and what do we want to run on the back hand? We can run Brant, or we can run Tunity once again. I think I'm gonna run Tunity. So, perception. You guys got to think about this, right? You just got to imagine that this is his Cheez-It car. And as stated, I will be posting the paint schemes that I'm creating while I am doing it. But I think even with Biff, I think we can create a second episode potentially on his paint schemes. Same with Johnson, same with Gordon. I am taking all of your guys' recommendations to heart. It's just a matter of finding the time to do it and finding the time to see if I can do it before I even make the video. So anyway, guys, if this was your first time watching a video on the channel, give this video a big thumbs up. We are getting closer and closer to 7,000 subscribers every single day, and ultimately looking for our hunt of 10,000. If you guys have any recommendations, drop them in the comment sections down below. And if you do run one of these paint schemes, drop that in the comment section down below so I can see how many people are actually running these paint schemes that I'm creating. Views are somewhat good for my channel for video game content, so I am definitely going to continue to do this. So anyway, guys, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my birthday. I might actually record another video today. Not entirely sure, but I need to get a damn shower. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!